Top of the morning. It's day 11, and it's the start of chapter 4 of my great summer cycling adventure. I'm currently in the town of Princeton BC. I rolled in here last night from Hope, stayed at a great little hotel, the Deerview Lodge. They were really kind to get me in the last moment, so big shout out to them. Jumping on the Kettle Valley Trail today. Here we are, day 11, chapter 4. Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. Leaving Princeton, getting on the Kettle Valley, heading east. Next stop, Banff. Okay, crossing the bridge, pulling out of Princeton, eastbound on the Kettle Valley Trail. Yeehaw! Let's go! She's a crisp one this morning. It's just barely above 0 degrees Celsius here. I'm certainly glad I decided to come down out of the mountains last night, because where I was planning on staying was below 0, and I think it's snow flurries up there today. Either way, she's a crisp one, and that'll be the last of the asphalt for a while. It won't be quick going today, but it'll be going. So the section of trail between Princeton and Penticton Summerland area is approximately 110 to 120 kilometers, give or take. I would be highly suspect that I would make it there today, especially at the pace I'm going. If I split it up overnight, that's okay. There's lots of places to camp along the way, some good rec sites and stuff. And I don't mind being back out in this country for 2 nights, or for a night. Alright, this looks like it's probably going to be home for the night. Let's go find somewhere out of the wind and out of the rain. Okay, so I've made home for the night. It's Osprey Lake right here. Great little wreck site just off the side of the KVR here. I'm about halfway between Penticton, or Princeton and Penticton, and I'll make it there probably tomorrow. Good day, very good day. I really enjoyed that section of trail, even though it was fairly rough there near the end, and I finally did have to jump off for a little bit just to save my old tushy a little bit. That trail's definitely gotten beaten up pretty good by the motorized users, but it is what it is. I knew what I was getting into. Anybody who rides the KVR should be aware of that. And yeah. Anyhow, still enjoying it. Very tired. Long day. And I don't really know how far I made it today, but I'm basically halfway. And yeah, we're going to carry on tomorrow on to Penticton. And we'll see what we do when we get there. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to eat some dinner and jump in tent and go to bed. Day 11. Day 11? Yeah, day 11. At the beginning of chapter 4 of my great summer cycling adventure. Good night from Osprey Lake. Top of the morning. Day 12, just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. I'm heading out of Osprey Lake wreck site. It's very cold and very windy. It was kind of an on and off night last night. The cold finally got me up a little while ago. Bit of a late start. I've been dawdling. Like I said, it's really cold. It's about 8:30 in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to continue here on into Penticton today. There we are, day 12, leaving Osprey Lake, heading to Penticton. Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. It's a go. And I'm very cold. It's very, very cold up here. Anyways, gotta get going. So these are my two options. They're both running the same way and they're run parallel with each other. I could take the nice smooth gravel road, or I could take the washboardy, sandy, beat all to hell Kettle Valley Trail. I think I'm gonna stay on the road for a little bit. I'm just not up to ride that first thing in the morning. Eesh, that trail's in some rough shape. Anyways, carrying on. Alright, so I've jumped back on the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. This is the much more well-used and well-maintained section of the trail that leads down into Penticton from the old Kettle Valley rail station. So, I think it's 10 kilometers or whatever into town, but considerably much easier riding than the challenging stuff of the last day. Top of the morning, it's just Jake here, and welcome to day 13 of my great summer cycling adventure. It's also day 15 that I've actually been on this adventure as well. Yesterday was a full rest day here in Penticton BC. I just needed to mentally recharge, physically recharge, and just have a day off the bike. Anyways, so today we're leaving from Penticton BC here very shortly. And we're actually going to be going up and over those mountains there. We're going to continue along the Kettle Valley Rail Trail today along Mirror Canyon, and it's about 215 kilometers from here to Midway, so it's going to be a couple days out in the woods. Anyhow, we're wasting daylight, and I'm procrastinating really badly, but it's time to get going. Day 13, just Jake's great summer cycling adventure, leaving Penticton, heading to Midway along the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. Let's go! There's Penticton way off in the distance down there. We're still cruising up the KVR. We've made it to a little tunnel. I think this is the first of a few tunnels that I've got to do today. Anyways, just carrying on the KVR. Let's go. Just cruising through the tunnel here. Ooh, it's chilly. Well, that's cool. One of the park rangers just stopped me and asked me a bunch of questions as people do when they see a bike packer rolling through. But he informed me that the tunnel that's usually closed to the public is open today, and I don't have to take the bypass. And he said, go on in, the tunnel's open today for us. So that's awesome. I guess it's not always open to the public. Okay, so I'm about to enter the Adra tunnel. Yeah, it's about 500 feet long, or 500 meters long. No lights. I have my lights, I'm going to turn them on, but yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. It's going to be dark, cold. I can feel the cold air coming from there. Anyways, going to carry on. The cameras won't do anything in there. It's pitch black. 500 meters in the dark. Let's go. This is neat. I'm very happy this is open today.
Yes, you do. Oh, I'm waiting for that for years.
Oh, is today the first day it's been open?
Saturday.
Saturday it opened?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh my God, that scared me. Well, thank you for letting me follow you through.
Yeah.
Cool. Neat little experience. I don't know if I got any of that on camera. It doesn't really matter. But I got to follow somebody through there. And it actually does light up. Not very well, but there's motion lights. Anyways, carrying on towards Chute Lake. Look at this. Rap, rap, rap. Blap, 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 blap. Rap, 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 rap. So here's one of the rock ovens that dot the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. These were built by the workers who originally built the rail line. And right now, off the top of my head, because I've got mushy biker brain, I can't remember what the purpose was for these. These were all built over 100 years ago by the workers, and the Kettle Valley Rail Trail is just dotted with them. There's dozens and dozens of them along the way, and I just thought I would stop and take a quick peek at one. Why, yes I am, and I'm coming for you. Food, feed me, Seymour, feed me. Okay, so I'm at Chute Lake Lodge. Just a little stop along the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. Great little place to have a bite and a drink. They had a great burger and a great pint. And now I'm going to push on down the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. I don't know how much further I'm going to go. It's already been about a 50-kilometer day, and it was all uphill from Penticton to here. And those trail conditions they weren't terrible, but they were a lot of work, especially with a loaded bike. So I'm going to push on for a couple more hours and probably find a nice spot to camp for the night. Anyways, leaving Chute Lake Lodge, heading out on the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. Yeehaw! We're just speed running the Mira Canyon trestles right now. I kind of painted myself into a corner with time and looking for a place to camp. It's about 20K to the next suitable spot because we're not allowed to camp in the canyon, obviously. right, so I just did a speed run through Mirror Canyon, heading on to go find a campsite for the night. Onward, gotta keep going. Okay folks, so that's going to do it for day 13. I've made it to Hydraulic Lake wreck site. I rode here from Princeton BC this morning, all through the Kettle Valley Trail, all the way up through Mirror Canyon. I sort of sped run Mirror Canyon just because I was running out of time in daylight, and I got myself sort of painted into a corner looking for a place to camp. And technically you're not allowed to camp in Mirror Canyon. I mean, I probably could have, but they're doing work up there, so that means that there's crews that are going to be there early in the morning, and I just don't really want to deal with it. Camp is a bit of a mess right now. I just kind of came here and exploded everything out in a big rush. But yeah, I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy this wonderful fire, eat some food, and call it a day for day 13 of my great summer cycling adventure from Hydraulic Lake, BC, onward to Midway tomorrow. Day 14, I think? Yeah, day 14. Anyways, that's just Jake's great summer cycling adventure, day 13. Top of the morning, coming at you from Hydraulic Lake wreck site. This is where I stayed last night on my way from Penticton along the KVR. It's day 14 of Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure. I'm going to get on the road and head towards Beaverdale, Midway, Rock Creek today. It's about 100 kilometers from here to Midway. And yeah, I'm going to be continuing along the KVR for a while. Yeah. Anyhow, day 14, Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure coming at you from Hydraulic Lake wreck site, heading on to Midway. Woohoo! Just taking a prolonged pit stop in Beaverdale. Just trying to hide out from the rainstorms that keep coming through. Squall after squall. Good thing I'm not in a hurry today. Gonna head on to Rock Creek now. Okay, pulling out of the little town of Beaverdale. Just had to stop for a squall to roll through. Cruising on. Okay. This is going to be home for the night, folks. Oh. Okay, so as you can see, I've got camp all set up. I'm right next to the river here. I'm at a place called the Rock Creek Station, just off of the KVR. It's a little campground here in Rock Creek, obviously. It was a 95 kilometer day from Hydraulic Lake to here. I actually didn't record all that much because I was getting on and off of the KVR. I was also getting on Highway 33 as well. Like I said, it was a 95 kilometer day from here, and I didn't really record all that much. And I'm gonna go either figure something out for food or go make some food or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna retire for the night and call it a day. Day 14, I think, or 13. I can't even remember anymore. Anyways, day 13 or day 14 of Just Jake's great summer cycling adventure coming to you from Rock Creek. Good night. Top of the morning, Just Jake here, and welcome to day 15 of my great summer cycling adventure. I'm currently in Rock Creek. I stayed here last night at the Rock Creek Station campground. Excellent place. Exactly what I needed. It was actually just right down there on the river. And yeah, I've been up for a little bit. I'm already all packed up. I've had coffee. I've had breakfast. I even had a shower. And we're gonna head out of here and we're gonna head on to Midway. And that'll be the end of the KVR section of this trip. From there, I'll decide what I'm gonna do. There's a multitude of routes and trails that kind of lead out of Midway and into the next section of British Columbia. Anyhow, it's day 15 and we're pulling out of Rock Creek and we're heading straight on to Midway and the end of the KVR section of this trip. From there, we'll decide what we're gonna do. But day 15 is a go. Yeehaw! I'll take this nice single track for breakfast. This is exactly what the doctor ordered after the last few days. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here we are. Kettle Valley, mile 0, Midway Station. Yeehaw! Oakley dokley, so here I am at mile 0 of the Kettle Valley Rail Trail. 215 kilometers in a few days with a rest day in between from Princeton BC to here. I'm pretty proud of myself, that's a big accomplishment. Anyways, yeah, so I'm here now in Midway and at mile 0 of the KVR. I'm just gonna jump into town really quick, fill up some water and grab something really quickly to eat and make my next decision on which way I'm gonna go. And I'll touch base with you guys in a sec. But yeah, there we are. Mile 0 of the KVR and part 1 of British Columbia. Done. My great summer cycling adventure. You!